My name is Gina Chapman. We started Chapman's Dachshund Rescue in 2010. It was started kind of by an accident. We started taking in little shelter dogs, little dachshunds. It's just a love for dachshunds that my family has. So it started as a family thing that we did together as a family, me, my sons, and my husband. Taking in the dogs, find them homes. Started on a very small scale. We had a larger house. Kind of got a little bit too much for a house. So we moved out here, saw a vision in the kennel, or the barn. It was a barn before. And my husband just started building, and over the years, built on. It's kind of gotten a little bit bigger than we thought it would, but we've built a great network of volunteers, donors, supporters, adopters. We probably adopt 500 dogs a year. Dachshund mixes, have just about that many come in. Our dogs come from the county shelters, owner surrenders. A lot of people find us online. They find us by referral from people that they know. So a lot of the times it's more of a keep them out of the shelter type program, but we do pull a lot of dogs from shelters also. But we pull them from shelters, North Carolina, pretty much South Carolina, pretty much the whole area. I mean, sometimes we've just got one from Florida, but that was an owner surrender that wanted to bring them to us because they knew who we were. We get a lot of dogs from kill shelters where they would have otherwise been euthanized, or maybe ended up in the wrong hands if they were adopted by people that aren't screened. We always screen our applicants. We don't let people just walk in the door to adopt one of our dogs. Have to pass an application process, a vet reference, an interview. We look at their home. So everybody's vetted just like the dogs are vetted. The best thing about running the Dachshund Rescue is just the rewarding experience of just seeing the dogs come to health that aren't healthy, and just seeing them get in wonderful homes. I would say that's the best. This is our boarding. It helps us cover our operational costs here at the rescue. We have 7 condos for the dogs to board. Sometimes we put dogs that need a clean place to go so they're not exposed to shelter dogs. Sometimes we put dogs from homes, puppies, seniors in here that don't come from shelters. That way they don't have to be exposed to the shelter environment. So it's a smaller scale. We don't really advertise our boarding because we want to have room for our regular people. And a lot of the times our regular people keep coming back because the dogs are comfortable here. They got lots of blankets and beds and dog doors in their yards to go out in. We have a big yard around the outside, so we have playtime during the day. Over here, this is where our groomer. We have a groomer come out 2 to 3 days a week. We get 35% of the proceeds of the grooming, and that really does add up. So with us having our groomer here, a lot of times our boarders get groomed before they go home, or our people just bring their dogs, just to get groomed. So that works out really well for us. This is our facility. This is Chapman's Dachshund Rescue. This is one room. This is actually the first room that we actually did. And we kind of put the dogs by personalities. These are kind of some of the mixes that didn't really do well with the dachshunds because they have a little bit of a different personality than the dachshunds do. There's some outside. They got a little dog door behind that little lighthouse. They can go in and out of the yard whenever they want. Over here used to be a closet in the old barn. So we had these 2 guys are aggressive back here. So they're kind of dog aggressive. We have a male and a female back there. And they do good together because it's a male and a female, so they work it out. And there's actually 2 that are feral in there, and they're outside right now. They're hiding. This is the main room when you enter, and you actually can sit down with the dogs and interact with the dogs. These are usually the dogs that get adopted first. This little 14-year-old's going home today. Yay, Shelby! Yay, she's going home. Don't know it yet. Okay, and in here we have a couple of our little handicapped babies. We got this little guy who's 13. His mom went to a nursing home. That's Elvis. And he has Cushing's disease, so that's been a kind of an intensive blood work process. He takes medicine. He's going back in probably about a week to get his levels checked again. And then Oscar, he's been handicapped, but as you can see, he's very healthy and happy and beautiful. He says sometimes I bite people. Back here we have more dogs. But these are kind of like the not all dachshunds get along with every dog, especially little yappy ones. So we have the poodles and the chihuahuas and chihuahua mixes up here. and he just ate canned food, so he'd come out. But we don't cage our dogs here. They're pretty much free range. They have dog doors. This is Chase. Chase is fat. This is our fat room. And so he gets fed separately. Rusty had a double cherry eye. Had that fixed, and she just had her second heartworm treatment. She's actually lost 8 pounds. Good girl, Rusty. So she wants to eat right now. So she's got a thyroid problem. She takes medicine every day. Yes, I know. You just see how happy she is. And she wasn't like that before because she felt sick, you know, with her thyroid problem, and she had heartworms and everything. So she said, I'm available for adoption now. She was surrendered to a shelter because they said that she had aggressive behavior, probably because she felt sick. And she was 8 pounds, weighing 8 pounds more than that. That's a lot there.